Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your Aquarius Full Moon Tarot reading. The Aquarius Full Moon is on August 15th, so this tarot reading covers the time frame of August 15th through September 15th. And Scorpio, I'm going to pull a card here to see what is manifesting for you with this Aquarius Full Moon. And if I pull a house card, it's a physical manifestation, and if I pull a planet card, it is an internal manifestation. Okay, so let's see what is happening for Scorpios. What is manifesting, okay, for you guys with this Aquarius full moon? And the 10th house jumped out. So this is a physical manifestation. The 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. So Scorpio, you are achieving something as a physical manifestation over the course of this next moon cycle, from August 15th to September 15th, or there is some elevation to your status in some area of your life, and this is quite positive. So I feel this is more about accomplishment for you, whether it's in your job, within your self-growth, within your personal life. You are just accomplishing, you're achieving something that you have been wanting to, something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, Scorpio. So there's kind of like a cause and reason for celebration. And because this is general, some of you this is, playing out in smaller ways, and others of you this is much bigger. But it's like achievement and elevation to some area of your life. So let's pull some more cards, Scorpio, and gain more insight. All right, well, this card fumbled, so Lady of Summer, very positive energy. That's like things blossoming, things ripening. The nectar is sweet, you're feeling good. Next out is Masquerade, Distant Shores, Waterfall, and the Enchanted Emporium. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, so listen, some of you, as a little side note, because the 10th house, you see the astronaut standing on top of the world, and we have Distant Shores with the waterfall and the Enchanted Emporium. Scorpio, some of you are going on some sort of trip, okay? Maybe you have been planning this. Maybe you're just starting to plan this. Maybe you're going on it from this full moon and during this full moon cycle. But listen, what I feel about this, those of you where this does involve some sort of trip and travel, is you might not be as excited for it, or you may feel like, whoever else is going with you, like, I don't know, there's some element that kind of feels false and phony to you around travel, which is very odd. However, Scorpio, it actually turns out to be a really good thing, regardless of like these weirdness that you're feeling around it. It's like it actually really turns out to be a good, happy, positive thing for you. Okay, so any weirdness around travel, if that's relating to you, it's like just let that go. It's actually like going to work out quite well for you. Okay, also with Distant Shores and Enchanted Emporium, Scorpio and 10th house, some of you, there may be this job that you've been trying to go for and you have received, or you are in the process of trying to get it, and it's like you're putting on the masquerade, like trying to keep it a secret and under wraps. Okay, so any sort of like job change during this full moon cycle, highly favored, especially if it's like in a different town, a different state, or even a different country than where you reside, Scorpio. It's a very positive thing for you. However, I feel like there's this element where you've got to kind of hide your plans, or, you know, if you're interviewing, things like that, like you got to really keep it quiet, kind of keep it to yourself, keep up a front like you're not going anywhere. I don't know, like the interview process, all of that, there's this element where you have to kind of pretend like that's not what's happening. And maybe going back to this trip that I'm also picking up on, maybe who you're going with or something along those lines, like you've got to keep that secret or keep that to yourself for whatever reason. You know, there's all kinds of reasons why we don't need to be sharing our business, right? And that's not really beside the point, but if that's like you feel like you should keep something under wraps, you definitely should, Scorpio. That is 100% right. Like your personal plans, definitely keep your cards close to your chest, okay? But I feel like anybody else around you where you may have been feeling kind of suspicious, or there's this weird off feeling about like the travel or even like a job, don't even worry about that. You're really in a position of power, and it's like you hold your cards close to your chest. Everybody else will reveal their hand to you, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, Scorpio, with distant shores and that 10th house, that's that, you know, elevation to some status, some area of your life, the achievement also through Lady of Summer and the Enchanted Emporium. So Scorpio, this looks to be a very positive full moon for you guys. Let's pull some more cards here and get some more insight. All right, so a 7 of Swords, King of Wands, and Hanged Man. All right, Scorpio, I really feel like some of you are like trying to get a new job on the down low, okay? And, you know, if that's the case, yes, I do feel like if you are shopping for a new job, don't tell your coworkers, you know, don't like have any different behavior about yourself. I don't know why, but yeah, if you're shopping for a job, it's like you've really got to keep it quiet, keep it to yourself for some reason. And I do feel like it's favorable, like you're gonna, you know, be able to move on and you are gonna find something better, but it's like really keep it to yourself. Travel, keep it to yourself. Any like thing you got going on, Scorpio, really keep it to yourself, except for those, you know, tried and true trusted souls in your life. Because with the 7 of Swords and the Masquerade, you know, there could be somebody that just hangs around to get your, you know, gossip about you, or to know what your plans are. Or in the workplace, it's like there could be somebody who pretends to be your friend, but it's really like they're just waiting for the moment to, like, you know, go behind your back and tell the boss like all these things. You know, sitting here at the King of Wands, it could definitely be a boss figure, also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But Scorpio, it's like whatever your plans are, keep them close to your chest. And I'm telling you, other people are going to reveal their hands. And that's why I feel like you don't really need to be like suspicious of anybody. It's just like whatever's going on, it will be obvious to them. And some of you, this might even be where, you know, there's different things and different changes happening within your current company or workplace, and for whatever reason, like you're in the know about it, but it's like you can't tell anybody else. And, you know, if you feel tempted to at some point, this would be your spirit guide saying, don't do it, Scorpio. Whatever is confidential, top secret, or whatever your next move is, keep it to yourself. Really, truly keep it to yourself, because there is somebody that's just like waiting. Also, if like you and somebody else in the same company are going for the same like position to elevate your career. It could be like that the other person could try to like throw you under the bus. I don't know. It's like, just don't reveal too much, Scorpio. Really don't, because the stars are aligned for you, and there is, you know, something nice happening, some sort of achievement, elevation to the status in some area of your life. But man, why it's got to be so top secret? Like, that's what's making me crazy. Like, it's so top secret, I can't even see why it's top secret. It's like, just don't reveal your hand, Scorpio. Don't reveal your hand. Act like if you see something going on, play dumb like you don't see it. Like, gain information, collect receipts, you know, like just observe. I don't know. That could also be it, where you know, there's something going on in the workplace and you kind of need to just play it off like you're neutral, but really absorbing and watching and becoming quite aware. And maybe at some point you will have to share all that you know, okay? It's just whatever you're up to, whatever you're doing, you've got to be very secretive about it, you know, over these next 30 days. And it's not like in a deceptive, malicious way. It's almost like you've got to be secretive to prevent any sort of like deception coming towards you or coming towards others. And like, that's why you have to keep things on the down low, very, very strong in the workplace. But through all of this, Scorpio, I'm telling you, there is an achievement here for you, an elevation to the status of your life somehow, some way. But man, whatever that is, it's like we're not talking about it until after this, you know, full moon cycle. So let's pull some advice from your guides, because even in this reading, Scorpio, I feel like I'm being blocked from information, okay? Like, what is going on? You guys working for the CIA? Like, what's going on here? Okay, release toxic relationships. This is further advice from your spirit guides, and you are here for a reason. All right, Scorpio, yes. The releasing of toxic relationships, toxic people, is maybe the elevation to the status of your life. You're here for a reason. Everything that's unfolding and happening for you over this full moon cycle is happening to you for a reason. Again, I feel this is positive. And with this release, toxic relationships, I feel that's why you've got to keep a lot to yourself, because not everybody around you is happy, okay? Even if this isn't about like your career or in the workplace, Scorpio, not everybody around you is tried and true. And that's why I feel you've got to really kind of keep things to yourself. And with you are here for a reason, I feel like by the time we have the Pisces full moon in the middle of September, all of this secrecy, keeping things on the down low, not showing your cards, like all of that's going to make much more sense, I feel, because I'm being very blocked from a lot of this energy. So for those of you where this resonates, I will imagine that you understand completely what all of this is about, even though I'm kind of like, spirit, okay. So anyways, Scorpio, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.